GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis.
I know that, I stay in their little league, his league. I mean, I stay in their leagues, his league anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got me in Tennessee. It's all good. I see you undefeated still.
The holiday
This damn
season
kicking
is
done got
upon us.
worse,
We've got
bro.
the gift of the
They updated the
NFL as
kicking
we're
done got
underway
bad.
here in Week 16. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Yeah, I got to update this morning.
Mama said John told me to do something.
Man, I don't know why they ain't got screen on this damn line.
He's not taking her. That's why he didn't keep it, because Mama thought while she was up here that he was taking her on the
So
heat.
1st and
He
10
was
now
taking
from
her
the
over
30.
to her.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
He was very strong there.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
And that's how you get started and open up the game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 46 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
I can see Northern trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Prater's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be upended 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. You talk about this Titan defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. On fourth down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
I thought he got fatigue off. I wonder why my man all tired. Man, hell no, I ain't doing this time. I ain't.
They've got a 3-0 lead.
Bad about her. We didn't let nobody mistreat her either. You couldn't talk. Alabama gonna take her for herself. You can shit. You ass.
Running back complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the game there, 18 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back to throw now on first down.
I'm gonna just suck it up like you said. Give the damn down or take care of this as you can. I don't think you can't take care of her no more, do you? Yes, then.
So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0.
I didn't know that Lewis was all like that. I promise I didn't. Nobody ever told. I know June Funny said that he was, you know.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Right.
This nigga got some. Oh, let me get some speed out there. That's what it is.
A few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Speed out there.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Okay.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
I see you. Vinsanity. I see you, Vinsanity.
Leave him with 2nd and a yard. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, my goodness.
His throw is going to be incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. On 3rd down, they run, but this is a reverse. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
That was a good block. You got yo dude blocked me. I couldn't even. That was a good block.
A 10-yard touchdown.
And I knew you were finna run with him, man. I was trying to get on my man who I was waiting.
Now Matt Prater for the point after.
It was Vince.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
It was Vince. You got, man, that big pig, man. You got, man, Vince Young instead of Steve McNabb.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
I've been Tennessee now, you know what I mean? I ain't no Tennessee fan, but I'm Tennessee, you know what I mean? This is why I live here.
Bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Shit, Steve McNabb just as fast as he is. That's what Steve McNabb you can do.
They haven't found it.
We make that take off on you in a minute. And it ain't going down easy.
Offense at the
I went
line
over
and
there. I
set
was
to
looking
go.
myself.
As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
It took so long to throw the ball. Ron Curse, hey, that's crazy. That is crazy.
And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
I see that because he, man, I see him.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Everybody covered. I couldn't even get everybody covered.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack. And he'll lead to a third
Everybody
and
covered. I couldn't even get the ball off.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The
No
front
blocking.
door Totally shut down by the defense.
Everybody
Kept going
covered.
backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
puts it on the
He dropped the ball. Oh, my
God. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance.
This is, come on, free. Everybody tired.
When they end up recovering.
Line
They knocked
tired.
it free, but couldn't take it away. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're looking sharp out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they got it 1st and 10.
We got Chris Johnson. He got out. I can't catch this nigga. This nigga ran all the way to the corner.
Great effort there. With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They done run to the corner and can't get out. He got out.
Prater for the extra
Why my man is sitting here yellow as fuck. I can't even run.
17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Man, that's crazy. Edwin James yellow as fuck. I can't even run with Edwin James, but it's all good.
They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's got a good game.
First positive play I done had the whole game.
So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you.
He's still in that same defense.
About the message is that
Got
there's
everything
no
locked
panic
down.
from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Get it rich.
Outside here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down
Find something.
before he works it past the 50.
Find something.
17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this
Find
17-point deficit.
18-point deficit. You find something. Starving. Linebacker checking this nigga. Linebacker checking this nigga. You better goddamn. The linebacker better be goddamn
First
wholesome.
down, he'll drop to throw it.
got
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
That nigga better be awesome. That's all I can tell you.
And that'll make it second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
First connection there of the
Yeah,
afternoon
these right
for
here.
those two,
I
and it's
mean,
good
for
for a
yesterday,
first
I'm
down.
gonna take him.
Then you gonna take it. Then you have your face worked out.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throw it away.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it
I'll tell you
away.
what.
You talk about this Titan defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction.
Since you got
Right now,
speed
they're
out there, we got
26 in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them
Gotta
right
get the
out the
speed.
window.
Some
Because
speed
this is
at
what you
quarterback.
prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1
So
overall
is it a
offense
pink
in the
bottle?
league.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
They weren't out with us.
Hey, this
I
nigga squeeze that
ain't
dead
gonna
back
see. I
up.
just got
Throw
this
it.
one like a
I
pink bottle because everybody was
dunked instead of throwing it
The
up.
Titans are going to get possession of the football.
There's
As
cheese on it, so I was like, let me
this
try this
first
out.
quarter of
So
play.
I've been on it for like 3 days.
17-0 our score after one.
It's different. I was like, yeah, it's different.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Why they got Reggie Wayne on fucking defense, man?
I think you
Who, me?
take these?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Y'all do that too?
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was. And this will be caught at the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play that time for the Titans. 59 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Out to his left.
Oh, I should have picked that.
Almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
Man, that's almost hilarious, man.
Called that a very
The man was stuck to him soon as you threw the ball. Goddamn it, he was gone. That's hilarious as shit. Why he keep moving, man?
They'll try to run this one in. And this will result.
No, you should have ran straight forward with him. Come on, now.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So they're back up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Fuck his ass up. Fuck his ass up.
Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Eluding the pressure right.
Come on, he throwing into the defense, baby.
Like what I see so far out of this defense,
Come on now.
they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And hit.
Hello.
Football, it's loose. And this will go out of bounds, so they will lose yards on the play. And on 4th down, of course, it'll be a turnover on downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Where you get it from?
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already.
Okay.
You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
Okay.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face
All
it,
right.
you
All
mentioned
right.
this to me in a break
All right.
earlier in the game. The
All
energy
right.
level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They did nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball.
Babysit our own little vacation. No, we don't want to do that.
Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Miami. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time for the Titans. 52 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Yeah, I did.
A great play there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year.
Hey.
And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
I ain't had no speed out there in that dime. And you got away with that silly pass.
To 17. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no
Look,
chance
I ain't have Freeney on my line. They won't start Freeney.
Move this out to the 30-yard line.
So, got that little defensive play. I don't know what.
Come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Why they be making these
right
plays?
Now, Charles, it just feels
it's hard
like
to beat.
Pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive,
they say the next man gonna be different. So I hope they fix it.
Was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2nd and 15.
I see you setting up your man.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
You see what I can do.
Receiving yards from a week ago.
Trying to figure out, man, what I can do.
It's a 1st down.
You gotta leave me something. You gotta leave me something.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Hold on, man.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now.
I gotta watch what you're doing.
At the
Yeah, I see.
35-yard line.
Yeah.
Back to throw again. They'll set up the screen.
That's damn Javon Curse on my ass, boy.
Out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
See what he got in the book for this right here. One safety high. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, put him right there. Put him right there.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Oh, this still recovered and caught it.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
Man.
The Titans are going to take possession here.
That's what be killing me, man. You recovered it and caught it.
At the 20-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year.
I got past him.
They've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Hey, I know Gibbons ain't no faster than Ward now.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right.
Oh my goodness.
Left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane.
Man, oh my goodness.
Right the 40-yard line.
Man, he threw it in the pack of Davis, man.
On the hook up there, and it's a first down. And that's a nice
oh my goodness. Come on there, man. Come on. Y'all can do better than that shit, y'all. I got free in there.
College offensive coordinator showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays.
Oh, get him. Get him.
It's intercepted.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And he will bring it back. An interception return.
Get it to team.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood.
Okay, man. Okay.
And did something about it.
Here you go. You sit up here.
Needed some help. They just provided
sit right here.
Back in this one.
I see Uncle Louis just stunned, and he don't mean no harm. He just wants to do right.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to
don't grab the joystick. Get that food up out of there. What is he?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 4. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught.
I wonder how he got past it.
And he'll be taken down, but first
my linebacker.
deep into Indianapolis territory.
My damn linebacker.
There just before halftime. 58 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. And a big one here as he's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw.
I see that out route.
It's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Damn, I see that out route.
Will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Prater for the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
4 or 5 pages left.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to be taken in by Downs.
No doubt on him.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs.
Linebacker, the funny thing, the linebacker stuck with him, though. He running fast. Who the linebacker right there?
Seconds of the first half.
Oh, okay. He at 90 speed.
Point after, right
Yeah.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
First time we went over there,
This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going. He'll be brought down at the 15.
He has not took out anything and put nothing new with him. So everything is packed up. It's like he's a wolf.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. With just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
You still gas?
They'll throw now on the final play. Being chased out left.
That's funny, man. That is funny, man. That's video game at the finest, man. That is funny, man.
Charles and I return after the break.
Man, hey, they showed it in one-hand catch by Gibbons.
And we welcome you back live now inside the
That's hilarious, man.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And we will not see a return on the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line.
He got a linebacker lined up now. Come on, man. Come on, man.
To the line, ready to
He
start
got
their next
he got a linebacker on this man.
Offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't
Come on, man.
translated
Don't
so
do
far
nothing
to
retarded
scoreboard
there.
as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and
Oh, my start. He stopped. He stopped. It's Griffin. Yeah, Griffin, man. I didn't know he played. He still played. You know what I mean?
Anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
2nd and 10.
What the fuck I picked? I don't even know what I picked. Hey.
Yes.
Man.
And that's all I see. I put him through this. And he's still going to
The slot man in motion right.
See what he got right here.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
You can't even hold the ball. These niggas ain't even playing.
The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis.
You can't even hold the ball, these niggas.
A better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You got these linebackers out there, man. Now, come on there, man.
Now back to throw.
You got them linebackers out there. This motherfucker recovered. He got the linebackers checking these receivers, man.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half,
that's Madden, baby. That is fine.
than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here.
They say that shit ain't gonna matter the next, man. Had these damn linebackers checking receivers and shit. Don't make any sense.
Returnable for Lockett.
Strip him. Strip him. Strip him.
Well, that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return.
Motherfucker got a linebacker checking these niggas, man. They running footstep for footstep with these niggas. Meanwhile, cornerbacks can't even keep up with none of his.
The Titans offense set to begin.
Meanwhile.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review.
Man, this nigga flying over there by his goddamn self. I don't even know what the fuck is the damage.
What do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown.
Man, please fix the game of Madden. Fix the game of Madden next year. Man, 26 better be better. 26 better be better.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The DMV said they needed their paper.
On play action, they'll throw.
That's freezing, baby.
He's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
After his fumble earlier, this rookie's making sure he hangs on to the ball this time around. Still don't want to see him taking these hits this often. Or turnovers becoming a persistent problem. But you understand why he had to be careful there.
Let him fool the defense. They let him fool the defense. Let him. I wish they quit letting him fool the defense, man. He stood there and let you run past him and took off running when you got past him.
47 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking.
Don't let him fool the defense, man. The safety should have been out there.
Yeah, lazy. They didn't do it.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Man, I hate this game, man.
After the touchdown, out is Prater.
This game don't make no goddamn sense, man. Man, they know it's a trick play, man. It's a trick play. They let you sit up there, my safety standing there while you running past him. Then when you threw the ball, when he caught it, he took off running. That don't make no sense, man.
The Indy offense at the line. It's
Come on
set
now.
to go.
He got linebackers checking this
They've
nigga.
reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also
He got linebackers checking these niggas. Come on now.
In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Second and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Warren. And he's going to have another first down as the tackles make
Every time you run that play, man, I'm looking.
Pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Okay. I see what you mean.
They'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's Warren.
Put it right over his head. Put it right over his head.
Inside the 20.
Put it right over his head.
For him, and it's another first down.
Put it right over his head.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Gosh.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's
I waited too late. Too early, really. I should have waited till you ran past your linebacker. You were waiting on me to throw to the tight end. I know you were.
These guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 2nd and 9 now. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department.
I don't know. But the whole thing is you hike the ball and them motherfuckers all was in cluttered in. He was free.
The bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Yeah, it's one-on-one.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Yeah.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, she's bullshit, man.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And they'll stop him at the 1-yard line, but small consolation there following the turnover.
So
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that
he's not able.
because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
He's not able to take care of kids, but he run around here fucking. Do that make sense? I know, but she took care of kids. Shit, that ain't no excuse. That's your problem.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
But the big brother is not complicated.
They'll try to run this one in. And
He
he
did a
is
similar
met
thing.
in
Go up the
his
hole,
tracks
man.
behind the line of
He was trying to
scrimmage.
do it because
Now,
he's
they
5'6".
really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Man, he ain't even yelling no more. That's the thing about it. They all right at the end of the game.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do.
My goodness, man.
Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They
Man, it's crazy.
Never even got to it.
Man, that's an excuse. It took her that long to call you back. Call you and see what's up with you.
With some frustration after
Y'all
the
people,
PAT
man.
miss.
Mad at you for what?
Back forthcoming, so this will come out.
You ain't had shit to do with that. I mean, you just expressing how your mama should be expressing herself. Man.
Hey, money, you know.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And out across midfield down to the 45.
Shit, I wasn't playing on attention because I got so much going on in this ball.
And they're not going to get to the
Another
line
trick
to
play. They
going to
do something stupid.
Switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
They was. As soon as you hike the ball, that cornerback gonna stop, and he right up the field, and he gonna run behind. Another trick play. They gonna do something stupid.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Man, he would have got today, man. I would just say, man, hey, you won. Fuck it. I would just say, fuck. I would just say, fuck, man. First, you running for your life. You running for your life.
Continuing to go back to him, do you? No. I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that 2nd catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there.
That trick play, watch they look stupid.
He looks to throw.
Look, that nigga flying. Who is that? The tight end?
Inside the 15
Givens.
before they drop him. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
You got rid of that. I would have picked that off. I was waiting on that.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Too many trick plays, bro.
Touchdown. And the Titans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, of course it is. Again,
yet another touchdown.
Again, the linebacker standing there looking at it while you ain't past.
Rookie quarterback Charles coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
See.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Yeah.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Crater on to add the extra point.
That's all you can say.
And they open the lead up now to 20.
Every time, man, I don't know what it is, the offensive line or whatever. I don't know what it is, but you got time to run around the backfield and throw that bitch down the field.
So they'll get another shot on offense.
It looked like a real goddamn cartoon out there.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
We're going to run around the backfield and run around in the backfield. Hey.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away.
Shit, throw it for what?
Like nobody open, now
so get picked out.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them.
Each one of your men don't recover every time.
Sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jamin Davis picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Even the most elusive quarterbacks have those tough days where they can't avoid sacks, and this is one of them. Third time he's gone down. He might develop some happy feet now, want to escape the pocket and try and gain more yardage with his legs.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's still going to throw it. He's still going to throw it. He jumped up and caught that.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this.
That's all I'm
asking. Will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
Pressure comes.
Thank you. Freely.
He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back, but every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
You showing up? You showing me and cheering on.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense is really struggling. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. And the return will stop right around the
Hey, cut it out.
Well, they've got the huge
cut it out.
Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. 2nd and 6. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Prater to add the PAT. And this one was
You ran all the trick plays you can get out of the Madden book. You did another play like that, and all my men stood there while you ran. And they pulled out all in the middle when your man ran the motion, all in the middle, and they just stood there. That's all the trick play you can find on Madden, man. I don't know what y'all niggas. I hope they go by real stats and real stuff next year. It don't make no sense.
This ball's going to come out.
Again, you've been the same fucking man. You can do them plays all day. My man standing there. Even man coverage. Yeah.
The Colts come to the line ready to start.
Even when they go in motion, they still stand there.
This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Hey, cut that noise out, man.
Not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there at 22. Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw here. And this is incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Tackle made by Grover Stewart.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And down to the 7-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club.